Hey guys, what's up? It's London, and today we're off our couch and back rolling throughout the state of Florida, going over some of the coolest donut shops we've hit during our travels. And if you know me, you know we're not discriminating here. We're looking for the best tasting, wildest donuts we can find from large to small. Now, please remember that this is a series. If you don't see your favorite shop in this video, please let me know and we'll get around to it. As usual, our first stop is in Destin, Florida at the Donut Hole. The Donut Hole is known for its fantastic entrees, gigantic pancakes, desserts, cakes, pastries, and of course, their donuts. I'm here at about 7:30 in the morning and the line is crazy long, and it actually starts from inside the building. Don't let it discourage you though, because there are two different lines. There's one for people that actually want to eat inside and get breakfast or brunch, and one for the donut fans. The line moved pretty quickly. It took me about 20 minutes to get through it. They move very fast once you get inside the store and up to the register. Since there are more than one of us today, I'm going to grab a red velvet cake, a powdered key lime filled, apple spice crumb filled, and their top seller, the buttercream filled vanilla powdered donut, or what they call their vanilla angel. All of the donuts we tried were fantastic. The red velvet tasted just like a red velvet cake, and the icing on top was delicious. The vanilla angel was also very good. It's a bit too sweet for me, but my kids loved it. They said they'd buy it again. My favorite here was the apple spice crumb filled. It was very, very good. And the only thing I was disappointed about was that I didn't have another one. I really like the Donut Hole. It's one of my favorite places to stop in Destin. And if you're here or in the Destin area, I would definitely check it out. Next, we head to Jacksonville to try out a place that makes little donuts with big flavor at Minibar Doughnuts. I stumbled upon Minibar Doughnuts by accident one day while driving home from the St. John's Town Center. I love the layout or design of the shop. From the Volkswagen bus, to the seating, to the treat yourself sign, that makes it a nice place to just chill and have a cup of coffee, eat donuts, or have a beer, which they sell here as well. One thing that makes Minibar unique is that they make donuts about a third of the size of a regular donut. This is a perfect way for a customer to get to try several different flavors of donuts every time you stop in. Minibar typically has 19 signature donut flavors on hand. Now, we've been here a few times and tried several of their donuts, but this time we're going to try a 3-pack. We've picked out cookies and cream, strawberry sprinkles, and fluffernutter, which was peanut butter and marshmallows made with Nutter Butter cookies. They always make these little guys to order, so they're very fresh and warm when you get them. Now, even though their donuts are small, they're always bursting with flavor. They're always fresh, warm, and delicious. In this particular case, I'm biased. I'm a Nutter Butter fan, so of course the Nutter Butter donut is my favorite here. But I also love their maple bacon as well, so that's a close one for me. Now today I've been told to put in an honorable mention for the espresso, which is Nat's favorite Minibar donut. Next up, we're headed right down the road a little bit further south to a place you know we love because we filmed it twice in the past, and that's Parlour Doughnuts. We first filmed Parlour in Destin and then again in Seaside at their food truck. And now there's a new Parlour right here on the First Coast. The new location here in Jax is nice with both indoor and outdoor seating. Now for sanity's sake, I'd suggest sitting outside because it can get a little packed in there because they're very busy. Parlour Doughnuts is one of our favorite donut shops, and they're consistent everywhere we've tried them so far. Even though their donuts aren't really what you want to call donuts in a traditional sense, they are fantastic and fun to eat. Their donuts remind me more of flaky layered biscuits, but in a delicious donut form, of course. And let me tell you, I have not had a bad Parlour donut yet, and the word is getting out. This place is always popping. Donuts are constantly being made to keep up with the crazy demand here. And the amount of flavors Parlour has is ridiculous as well. We've tried several and they're all very good. This time I'm going to try 3 new flavors: raspberry pistachio, their Reese's, and their maple bacon. As usual, these donuts never come up short. They're always as flaky and delicious as they were at the last shop and the shop before that. As I said before, Parlour Doughnuts is one of our favorite donut shops in Florida, and if you get a chance to go there, you should, and tell them we sent you. From here, we're going to cruise on down to St. Augustine Beach to Island Doughnuts, where I've heard they have a unique spin on the conventional apple fritter. Island Doughnuts is said to have been the brainchild of two cousins who had a lifelong passion for donuts and realized that St. Augustine Beach didn't have a good old donut shop to call their own. Today, the shop is very popular. And as popular as it may be, I actually didn't know anything about this place until I saw it on the Michaela Goes West YouTube channel, which is also where I saw the donut I'm here to try today. Alright, so I have my picks, and I decided to be good today and just get 2 donuts. I bought the lemon filled for my son, which was light, nicely filled, and very well done. And we both love the breading and the filling here. We love a donut shop that doesn't skimp on the filling. And here at Island Donuts, they make sure you get plenty. And for myself, I picked up a pineapple island fritter. That's right, a pineapple fritter. I love a fritter, but I also love pineapples. And this thing is the best of both worlds, and man is it good. It's a really good size, and as I open it up to take a look, pineapples are staring me right in the face. Some are falling out as well, which is a really good sign, and it is as good as it looks. I want to thank the Michaela Goes West YouTube channel for the recommendation. You guys did not steer me wrong. You guys will find a link to their channel in the description box. They make really cool travel and food videos as well. You'll love them. Next, we're heading to Voodoo Doughnuts at Universal CityWalk in Orlando, Florida. Opening its doors in 2003, the Portland-based Voodoo Doughnuts brought its wickedly delicious creations and offbeat vibe to the always entertaining Universal CityWalk in May of 2018. The CityWalk location was the first Voodoo Doughnuts to open on the East Coast and proudly offers fantastic theming and over 50 delectable donut flavors. There's also a huge donut throne sitting in front, which is exclusive to this unique location. Voodoo Doughnuts has been featured on the Travel Channel and too many other networks to name, so I'm curious to see if the hype is real. Now, my buddy and fellow content creator, Ocoee, visited Voodoo's original location in Portland, Oregon. Now, Neil, he got the ODB and made it look really good, so of course I had to pick one of those up. My daughter, she went with the Miami Vice Berry, which is very colorful, and my son decided on the Butter Fingering. My son's donut, the Butter Fingering, is devil's food cake with vanilla frosting and Butterfinger crumbles, and it was delicious. There was definitely no shortage of Butterfinger. Now, my daughter loved her donut as well. I think it's more about the color than the flavor, but once we tasted it, we found it to be very flavorful. Again, the breading and icing were on point, and we found it very enjoyable to eat as well. Now on to the ODB. The ODB was exactly as Omnil advertised. The breading was light, definitely more dense than Everglazed, yet it was still moist, very fluffy, and the toppings were fantastic. So this time you're getting a recommendation from both me and Omnil to try the ODB if you ever make it to Voodoo Doughnuts. And if you want to check out his video, the link will be in the description box for you as well. Next up, we're visiting DG or Damn Good Donuts in a small town just outside of Orlando called Ocoee. I'll be honest, I've never been here before, and the first time I've ever heard of DG Donuts was when Nat found them on Instagram. Now we ended up getting there around midday. Luckily, there were still a few donuts left. But of course, with us getting here so late, they're almost wiped out. However, they did have one thing that just blew my mind. DG makes the largest apple fritter I have ever seen in my life. So I knew that it was a must for me to grab one of these things and a couple other things to film. So at DG, we tried their gargantuan apple fritter, a mixed berry good bar, and of course a pride brownie for my daughter who loves rainbows, unicorns, and all that good stuff. So starting with the brownie first, it was delicious. It was very moist, it held together well, and the icing was done extremely well. The mixed berry good bar was excellent. Again, the icing was done very well, but the breading and filling were fantastic. Very light, airy, moist, and seriously filled. But the star of the show for me was definitely the apple fritter. I can't say enough. I love apple fritters, but this thing was next level. This thing really is a monster. The icing was fantastic. The amount of cinnamon apple goodness that was baked on the inside and out were absolutely ridiculous. If I was scoring this monster, I would give it a 10 out of 10. This joker was so good, I had to write a blog about it. And you can find the link in the description, of course, but my words really won't do it justice. You need to experience this for yourself. So head to DG in Ocoee and check it out. The last stop on this list is Tampa, Florida, at a cool must-visit spot called Dough. Dough has been in magazines and all over TV for several years. They have an awesome whimsical theming, along with booth seats that are so comfortable you want to take a nap in them. But this isn't why we're here. I heard a rumor about something so ridiculous that I had to make a 3-hour drive to experience it for myself. As we approach the display cases, our eyes are treated to all sorts of baked goodies. Now, as much as we're enjoying looking at all these baked goods, off in the corner case, I see what I came here for. Dough's website advertises stuffed donuts, which seems like it's no big deal. We've all had a filled donut from time to time, of course. However, I believe that Dough's version may be a little different, and since tasting is the only way to know for sure, I'm gonna go ahead and get mine now. Dough makes 3 types of stuffed donuts: birthday cake, brownie, and the one I'm here to try, the stuffed cookie dough donut. Let me also say that this isn't just one little scoop of cookie dough sitting on top of a donut. The amount of cookie dough inside this thing is no joke. Dough has filled their oversized treat from end to end with cookie dough. It is stuffed, literally. With every bite, we get a mouthful of rich and creamy edible cookie dough, along with their moist, light, and fluffy breading. This may be one of the best donut creations I've put in my mouth so far. I loved it. I would definitely go back. We all loved our experience at Dough, and if you find yourself in the Tampa area and don't mind the additional calories, stop by Dough and sink your teeth into one of these ridiculously delicious treats. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I want to thank you for getting off the couch with us and exploring our Florida donut trail with us today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed making it. We'll be back with part 3 as soon as we can. In the meanwhile, if you haven't checked out the first donut trail from Destin in Miami, the link to that video is in the description box. Next video, Nat is back on the mic and we're trying something new in the historic city of St. Augustine. We're sitting down with the owner of Witty Whisker Cat Cafe and discussing what a cat cafe is and all the wonderful things they have to offer. So please join us on the couch next video. Subscribe if you've yet to do so. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave us a thumbs up. And we'd love to hear your donut experiences as well. If you have something cool to tell us, leave it in the comments below. And until next week, click on the video link to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.